Is it just me? Is it you? Do you guys feel it?
Under that wide open Arkansas sky. The forest whispers like an old friend near. Each step we take, the past disappears. Your hand in mine, the weight feels like...
Alright, you guys, we are back on a project that we set to the side for a while because we weren't sure on what we wanted to do with it. But I think we decided something.
Something like that. You know what I mean? I actually really didn't care about wanting to do this. To be honest with you, I danced around it with you a little bit. I've been watching Mother Nature rain all over our firewood. You know what I mean? How's it gonna dry like that? Now it's gotta dry. Go ahead.
Alright, you guys, so we got this wood recently from Three Little Goats, and it is still wet wood. So we're trying to make sure that it dries out. So that was the whole purpose of us putting it on this rack. But recently we've been getting some rain, and we're like, how's it gonna start drying out if it's constantly getting wet? One of Marcel's concerns is this is about eye height for me. And in Denver, I ran into a big piece of ducting that Marcel saved from one of our jobs, and it cut my nose open. I tripped over his parents' dog looking at the neighbor's goats. So anyways, we're getting back to this project today. Bama-lama. So because of the rain, we're going to go ahead and put a top on it. We're expecting that we'll probably get more rain between now and the time that we're going to need it. So we're just going to protect it for now.
All right, guys. So anybody that already knows that we still waited, even knowing we needed to get firewood, we probably still waited much longer than we should have. So what we did was we created the conditions to dry firewood fast. We got it all cut up real fast as we could. I split it up into very small pieces, as you can see. Yeah, none of these are very big pieces, and there's lots of airflow. Problem is, it's been raining on us, and I don't have time. I did think about this before we talked about it. I was like, plastic, and who knows what it'll end up being in the end. But one thing I don't like is the wood getting wet, because I just feel like we're going to lose this. We're going to lose the race of drying and seasoning our firewood in time for the cold days. It seems colder sooner, doesn't it? Is it just me? Is it you? Do you guys feel it? Anyways, we started out with this design here that we found on YouTube. It's like the easiest wood rack on the internet, right? Couple of cinder blocks and a couple of boards, and you just let gravity do its thing. Well, I ended up screwing all these side pieces, and I still put them in crooked for whatever reason, but I did that. Now I'm going to unscrew this stuff so that I can put it up straight, and I'm just going to build 2 frames, and we're going to cover that up with a roof design of one way or another. One way, we're all going to cringe, guys. We're all going to cringe while I do this, except for the people that do it. But anybody that knows is going to be like, oh, why would you do like that? But I might do it like that because it fits. And we'll get to that point, and we'll hash it out when the time comes. But for now, what I need to do is move all of this wood out of the way so that I can get to the screws that I had in my boards, because we're going to need some uniformity here. I really didn't want to have to do this. And in my head, we weren't going to have to do it because I even left the plastic right there. And I was like, if it starts getting too weathery, we'll just cover it up with plastic. And then it rained 2 days in a row, and you know what I didn't do, guys?
Cover it up with plastic.
I didn't cover it up with plastic. And you know what that tells me? I could cover it up with plastic next time or this time, but guess what? I probably won't get back to until it's too late.
Uncovering it.
Uncovering it. So since I can't be like burdened with some sort of a commitment, because you never know what happens out here on a homestead, guys. 1 minute to the next. This should be precedent. This should take precedence. It should take all of our attention. But with so many other things going on, we haven't yet figured out how to juggle that, right? There's no real balance in our life yet. So what I'm going to do is put a different kind of roof on it so we can keep airflow. It's going to take a little extra time and a little extra materials, but in the end I don't have to cover our wood up with plastic, leave it covered up for too long, and then it gets moldy and mildewy and still doesn't dry proper. I think you just kind of drape the top anyways, but I'm not Paul Bunyan, guys. I don't know. You feel me?
See, in my mind, I knew we were going to do this all along.
What? All right, so this is what I want to do, Lovey. I want to take the screws out, we'll just reline it up and then screw it right back in. So you'll just back the screws out, but you could probably leave them in because we're going to change the whole positioning altogether, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know what angle you had.
Huh?
I don't know what angle you had on that one.
You got to take the screws out all the way, though. Keep going. Keep going. You should at least be able to see the threads. There you go. Okay, so let's do this. Let's, Does Go ahead. Does it look squared up to the block? Yeah, go ahead. Ah! Did I scare you?
Move it.
Good job. Now take these two out.
Okay.
And then we'll just keep working down until we get to the end. I think we'll just go like... What we'll do is we'll just, we'll go ahead and get these two done, and then we'll line all of these up, and then we can put that second screw in. Hold on.
You sure that's where you want it?
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's where I want it.
Top or bottom?
Whichever, I don't care. All right, Lovey.
Are you gonna like put a board across it or something?
Yeah, I think so. What do you think about that? Does that sound like a good idea? Mm-hmm. I wonder if this will be long enough. Just for now. We're cutting her pretty close on it.
You want me to drive in those bottom ones, or are you gonna do it?
No, you can do it, Lovey, if you want. Do you want to help?
Okay.
See how it's all cockeyed? Okay, ready? Go ahead. Well, we're either going to cut this panel down and put each panel this way, right, and have it sloped that way, a single slope dripping off the back, or I could just put that one singular panel all the way across this thing. I really don't even want to cut the panel. That's why I'm considering using that one full-length cover panel that we still have, because that will have factory edges on both sides. The problem is the ridges don't jive for it to have a slope this way. I'll have to slope it this way, and that's where you start to say, does this guy even know what he's doing? What's he doing? Is he you know what I mean? One of those?
I mean, technically, if you raised just this front end to where it slopes off the back and you do it the second way, then it won't be a problem.
Well, here's my problem with doing like multiple sloping styles. So I thought about pitching it backwards.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And pitching it that way so that it always drains. But what if I want to move this? As a matter of fact, right now, if I just put it in straight, it's already leaning that way. I could legitimately just put it in straight right now, and it's already leaning that way, and it will drain. Or I could cut that end a little shorter than this end, and it'll always have that little bit of drip. You know what I mean? So I thought about what you had recommended, and if we was on a flat slab, it would make sense for us to like just measure these boards instead of cutting them. But I'm just gonna make it easy and cut them.
All right, you guys, so we're tossing around some design ideas for the roof. Our main goal right now is to make sure that we have watershed on the panels. So we have two options. We can do the panel that we have long ways, which means the ribs go long ways. Or we could cut it down and do it like you would a normal roof where it sheds off. But if we cut that panel down, then we're committed to all those small pieces for one. And then for two, if we don't like it, then we're stuck with all those pieces. So if we keep it in one piece, it still gives us options and saves a little work too. So the thing is we need to have one side lower than the other so we have watershed. So Marcel's over here marking out these posts right now.
For what it's worth to me, I think that if I cut up the other panel, the panel's 17 feet long. This is 17 feet long. But if I cut that panel into 3-foot sections and stack them up, I'm short. So I need to come up with something on this side and that side. And I think that even though it's going to look a whole lot more, well, it's going to look a lot less like it's just not proper. But the fact of the matter is, I could get the whole thing out of one sheet. And I'm not cutting up a panel. I can use it elsewhere if I hate it. I don't have to like patch it together with other materials already. Now if I hate it, then we'll just cut it up into small pieces and then figure it out from there or whatever. But as it is right now, I believe that we might be able to just put one sheet all the way across. I think it'll have to overhang both the front and back, so we'll have to do a little bit of different something on the framing.
Two hands in the dirt, planting roots in the clay. Whisper prayers to the wind, chasing storms away. You said we ain't got much, but we got what we need. The sky's our roof, the earth our creed. I lift you up, even when the weight is heavy. Through the wild, through the steady. I lift you up till the stars bend low. Wherever we wander, that's home we know. Moonlight on the porch, mason jar dreams, fighting off the dark, firefly beams. Your laugh is a melody, sweet sweeter than a hymn. Even when it's rough, you know I'll dive in.
A house ain't a house if it don't hold your smile. Every mile, every trial, you're worth the while.
It's really starting to feel like fall out here. I think there's a fire nearby or something because we've had a lot of cloud coverage.
Yeah, but it said we were going to have cloud coverage. Did it? Yeah, and those are like clouds, not...
Well, these ones are clouds, but the last few days it was kind of weird.
There was one day it looked hazy a little bit, but I still associated that with humidity.
Anyways, it feels good out.
It does.
So we are going to continue on with the theme that we had before and keep using material that we have here on the homestead that we've kind of like saved from other things. This is specifically from the old trailer, which was supposed to be my barn, you guys.
It is. It's going to be the wood barn.
Yeah, now it's a wood barn.
All right. It looks like 194 and an eighth. Uh-oh. See, this is 192 and a half. Help me out. So 192 and 5/8. Go back to this one again real quick. 192 and 5/8. I'll just leave it 192 and 5/8. I don't know what happened there. That board's a little long. So it'll just be like this now a little bit.
I took it to the outside of this though, not the outside of this.
Huh? Which one did you take it to the outside of what?
This.
Oh, Lovey, I'm trying to measure this board.
Not bad.
That's why it was hooked up where it was. Why would I want it to be somewhere else if I already had it hooked up there?
My bad. You mean like right here then? Right there.
Oh, look at that. 192 and 5/8. Ah. You'd already switched the screw gun to unscrew it for some reason. Don't do that.
I did not.
Oh, okay.
You had it last.
Okay. I don't believe you.
Flesh and flesh.
Flush the top, flush the side. Perfect.
Alright, so we're having some overheating issues. We got this board up over here on the front end, and now we got to put this other one up on the back end. However, the chickens decided to get up on the place where it was stored at and poop all over it. So Marcel's all gloved up, ready to put the screws in.
Yeah, plus I think you got it backwards. What do you mean we put it on the front end and now we're going to do the back end? We did a front and a back according to our panel. This is a side. We're going to put the other side on. All right, Lovey. So you got to be really careful when trying to navigate because it's very dangerous right there. Okay?
Yep.
Remember, you're going to go for the center screw and then go to the other end. All right. Okay. I'll pull the bottom, get it screwed back in. Okay, you can get all these ones now. All right. Kind of got like the shake, so my stomach is feeling a little upset.
All right, I'm gonna go make dinner, guys.
Or whatever, lunch or breakfast.
Yeah, we didn't eat breakfast today.
And lots of coffee.
All right, we're gonna go take a break real quick and get some dinner going because Marcel's starting to feel shaky. I didn't eat anything either that was healthy for me. So we're gonna go find something substantial and get back to this in just a minute.
The forest whispers like an old friend near. Each step we take, the past disappears. Your hand in mine, the weight feels like we've made it through the darkest nights. We bless the field.
I'm just trying to split the difference a little bit, Lovey. You feel me?
All right, so for once we didn't have to go like on a mad hunt for what we were looking for. We found our screws. See, we didn't lose our screws yet, guys.
Lose your screws. That's a screw loose. You lose your marbles.
Loose screws, okay. Yeah, same thing, you know.
They not. That's why they different.
Well, my screws are definitely loose. You see, they ain't even attached.
All right, so do me a favor. Go down to that end.
Okay.
And just kind of hold the panel like this a little bit. Because I'm going to pull this back to 4 inches. And that's going to want to just slide that way. So you might not be able to stop all of it, but you're going to try. Because I'm going to try to move the whole panel out. You understand? But your end is going to try to pivot that way. So that's what you're trying to hold back on. Okay. You ready?
I absolutely love this thing, guys. It's cute.
Screws hitting like right there. Okay, we're gonna measure this 4 inches so I know whether to push it or pull it. Looks almost perfect, huh?
Yeah. Just pull it a little bit. But
A little bit, not
yeah.
much.
Yeah, a
Good enough?
little bit more. Good enough. Sweet. So the moment Marcel goes and puts pants on, the mosquitoes start eating me alive. So now I'm all itching. But we're about through this. Just got to get it all secured down. Just me and my babe. And you guys working on a project.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a beautiful breezy day. Moving right along.
Keep our wood dry. Somewhat. Okay. Now what we'll want to do is the same thing on the other side.
What you thinking?
I'm thinking it should at least be the dimension it's supposed to be. Like down here it's 32 inches. I think it should at least be 32 inches up here. You understand, eh? It's not far off. I don't even know if it's worth messing with. We're talking about 3/16 of an inch. Doing this. Oh. It'll make it easier. This needs to be there. You feel me?
Sharing bread, your lap, the sweetest one. No map, no guide, just trust the way.
We want to make sure the other side is 32 before we start screwing it in. You know what I mean?
We bless the fears, we let them go. Planted seeds where the wild winds blow. Our dreams alive, our hearts have grown. This is our kingdom, our home, our home. Sweat on our brows, but love won't break. We build a life, no rush, no race. Each stone we lay, a sacred place.
Pretty strong. I think when we burn through this, then maybe we can add something here if we feel like it. But for now,
Too many roosters.
see how much different that is. Now that that harpoon is gone. That other piece is right there.
I got the screw.
There you go. Bama llama, baby.
All right, you guys, so Marcel got all the screws done, and I moved all the wood back down. Llama llama.
Come on, guys, check it out. We had rain for the last 2 days, and our wood that we're hoping that will be dry by the time winter gets here was getting wet. And of course, it'll still dry like that, but it just takes longer. And this doesn't keep it completely dry, but it does protect it from the bulk of the rain. Yeah, so it can continue to dry to be ready for us this winter, which is going to be important because we don't have to pay cash to warm the house entirely. We still got electric heaters. But how about that, man?
How awesome.
Yeah, this was the cover sheet for our metal roof from the mobile home demo. I mean, most of it.
Yeah, most of it's free materials.
Yeah.
I mean, we did pay for our roof, but the cover sheet was...
I paid for the mobile home too. Paid for the cover sheet, paid for the mobile home. We paid for all of it except for the hickory. We got that for free. We just had to pick it up.
Yeah.
That went together pretty easy.
It did.
You know, we're probably going to have to add a little extra. We're definitely not going to want to let snow stay up here and heavy because I don't have anything in the middle. It's just clear span. All right, well, I mean, really what has to happen next is I need more wood because this is not empty. You never start your trip with half a tank, you feel me? You always started out with a full tank. So when the season starts, I want to start with a full tank. But for now, I want to get out of here because I'm getting eaten up again, I think.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Them skeeters, they like me. All right then.
All right then.